Hi everybody, Melody here. Sorry I haven't been around for like the past, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks. I've actually been really sick. I don't know what's wrong. Um, I've just been on and off having this really weird like cold thing. I don't know if it's a cold or what it is. I've just feels like the flu. Like I keep getting it and then I'll get better and then I'll get it again. Like I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyway, I'm not here with an unboxing. I'm actually here with a rant. So I don't know how many of you know, but I have a medical condition called fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia, if you do not know what this is a condition that basically it's your brain telling your nerves to be in pain. Like it's sending missed signals like, oh, you should be in pain when you shouldn't be in pain. And it's actually a very painful condition. It can cause a lot of other health issues with it. So it's not just, it can be life-threatening, but most of the time it's not. A lot of the times it's just you're living with pain. Sometimes you have memory issues, or you have stomach issues, or just basically your muscles start to wear down also because you're not using them as much because you're in so much pain that you don't want to go nowhere, you don't want to move, you don't want to do anything, and you're just in so much pain you just want to stay in bed. The reason why I'm ranting about my condition is tonight I was talking to a friend of mine. She had posted a status saying that she basically went to the doctors, got tested for some stuff, and, it was negative. And I told her, well, maybe she has fibro. I said maybe she should talk to a doctor about it, or see a rheumatologist, which is what I see. Well, lo and behold, she sat there and said that she did talk to her doctor, and her doctor said that fibromyalgia is basically not true, that it's this medical myth, that it's a medical condition for lazy people to just get medicine, like pills, or like narcotics. And that really irritated me. And I said to her that I thought her doctor was a fucking idiot. And she kind of went back and forth with me a little bit. We didn't fight. It was just, she was saying that my disease is fake. And that really hit hard for me. Because I've had this condition for 6 years. 6 years. Like, that is a long time. I've had a lot of ups and downs with it. I was diagnosed when I was 20 years old with this. I wasn't lazy at 20. I've always worked. When I was 20 years old, I had a full-time position at Macy's. Had a 401k, everything. My life was set. I was doing really good at work. And lo and behold, I got sick. One day, I went into work, and I couldn't walk. Now, when I mean I couldn't walk, I mean I couldn't stand. I had to hold onto registers and, the things, containers or shelving or whatever was around to help me to get to the next part of that area. And I was literally at the register, hunched over in so much pain, and standing. I couldn't even stand. My manager saw me like that and said to me, "What is wrong?" I told her I felt like I couldn't walk, like I couldn't stand on my own. And she sat there and said to me, like, if you can't stand and you can't walk, you can't be here working. We can't just have you leaning on things at work. So they sent me home. So I went home and I immediately, called my doctor about it. Because sorry, I'm just pre-positioning myself. If you can't walk or stand, that's a problem. Like, that's a big problem. So I went to my regular doctor and he sent me to a rheumatologist. The rheumatologist did testing on me and said to me that I had fibromyalgia, that I had to stop working. I had to stop working my full-time job. Any type of job, any type of stress on my body or even mentally would make it worse. Like, I can't do college because college is stressful. It'll make my fibro worse. Like, anything. Even if I'm stressed at home or stressed with a friend or anything, it makes it worse. If I'm sick like I am now, the fibro is worse. Exercise makes it worse. Like, anything and everything I can do, it makes it worse. But I live with it. I deal with it. I have limitations, yes. But it doesn't mean that I sit there and I want people to pity me. 'Cause no, I don't. I don't want people to pity me because there's people that are worse off than me, that are in a wheelchair, that have cancer, and they're the ones who need more support than I do. But I do want support for my disease because a lot of people think that my disease is a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Is there people that may fake having it? Yeah, maybe there is. But I know I'm not faking my disease. I'm not faking anything of what I have. My doctors think that I could have been born with it. When my doctor saw me at the age of 20, he told me that is the worst fibromyalgia he has ever seen in somebody my age. That it was that bad because, there's levels, there's tiers, and I'm at, the highest, and I'm still really sick with it, but I keep moving forward. I try to be happy-go-lucky. I try to, excuse me, I literally try to do the best that I can for everybody. And I don't judge, I don't discriminate anybody or anything. I'm respectful to everybody. A lot of people, when they see me, they think I'm healthy. They think I'm perfectly fine. I'm not. I don't, I wear, it's kind of like I wear a mask. Because I don't want people to feel bad for me. I don't want people to see me at my weakest. That's one thing I don't want. I don't want people seeing me at my weakest. I want people to see me happy, to see me, enjoying myself or enjoying life or what I'm doing. But there's a lot of things that I hide with it, like the pain or what I go through with it. But I don't want anyone to feel bad, for me, because this is something I have to live with in my life. This is just another hurdle, another obstacle in life that I have to deal with. And I deal with it the best that I can. And I really wish people would stop sitting there saying, oh, it's an invisible disease. It doesn't exist. There's tests that prove it exists. They're basically, scientists have found out that they think that where it starts is in the pituitary glands. Or that it starts in the pituitary glands, like something goes wrong signal wise, and then everything just like gets shot to hell from there. That's what they think, but I don't know if that's true. But they do now have tests out where you can go for blood work. Excuse me. You can go for blood work and you can be tested for fibro. I mean, when I was tested, they didn't have that back then. They just had a basic physical, and they pressed certain points on your body, and if all of them hurt at the same time, or if it hurt when they pressed that point, then you have fibro, which that I had. I've also gone for special testing where they stick like these needles in you that are for acupuncture, but they send electricity into the nerves and make the nerves jump to see how much the nerves are working. And that is the worst test I've ever had, to look into my fibro and how bad it is, because I literally felt electric pulses in my legs and in my arms and in my body for 2 months after the fact. Like, I came home, my roommate saw me come home from one of these tests, and I was drained. Like, I was in so much pain, curled up in the fetal position, crying because of how much it hurt. And there are days, like rainy days or cold days, where I am in so much pain, I can't move. My back hurts. Like, my spine is so sensitive because of the fibro, because it's nerves, that, like, even just touching it, or sometimes even hugging me hurts. Like, that's how bad it is. So, for someone to sit there and say that, oh, it's a fake, that you're just doing it to get narcotics or medicine out of it. No, I'm not. Am I on narcotics? Yes. Yes, I am. But I've only been on them for 3 years. And I only take them as needed. I don't abuse them. I am not addicted to them. I am not an addict or anything. There have been times where I've been without my medicine for about a month. And, I may have like a little bit of a withdrawal syndrome from it, but it's not that bad. Because, a lot of times you just have to sit there and deal with it. That's what fibro is. It's basically sitting there and dealing with the pain, and that's it. Like, they haven't come up with any cures. There's no cure for fibro. There's nothing to fix fibro right now. I mean, some medicines work for some people. Like, there are fibro medicines that work for some people, which is great. And there's some that don't work. Like, I've tried a lot of the fibro medications, and they don't work for me. I'm at the stage in time where I now have to see a pain management doctor and get a TENS unit. And a TENS unit is where it is an electrical massager, and it basically, like, electrically moves the pad to massage your back or massage where it hurts. And that's where I'm at now. I have to get a TENS unit, and I might have to even go on muscle relaxers to help my muscles to relax, because with having the fibro, I have really bad insomnia too. So sleeping isn't easy anymore. Losing weight isn't easy. And I have a thyroid condition also. So losing weight is hard for me. But I have lost weight. So for anyone out there who wants to say that my disease is a fraud or a fake, you need to learn your facts. You need to go and research what fibro is, because it's not a joke. And it's not something to basically sit there and laugh about, because I'm not laughing. If any of my viewers would like to know more about fibromyalgia, You can ask me, or I can send you a couple links to some sites that will tell you more about it, and how you can help to support fibro. And that's it. So thank you for watching my rant, and as always, pleasant nightmares and horrible dreams. Bye!